Hello everyone. Just wanted to give you guys a status update on the missions. Just wanted to give you guys a status update on the missions. Just wanted to give you guys a status update. Let's check the audio quickly. Alright, I don't know why it keeps getting adjusted. I keep losing the volume keeps changing here. I don't know. I wish there was a way I could lock it so no other application can touch it. But it is what it is. All right, back to the game. So in the past few days, I had some good games. We were able to basically finish some missions on the medium side for the medium tags, as well as increasing the marks on Miel. And I did just close to 300k XP. I've used a lot of it now because I know I'm gonna talk about campaigns, but on the tech tree, I know that S-Conk is gonna get nerfed, but I still think that with proper, let's say, bonded equipment or upgraded bounty equipment, you can still do a decent DPM, and they're not touching the gun handling at all, so that's good. They're not touching the armor as well, armor profile. So I still think that S-Conk is gonna be a solid option. Of course, maybe it's not gonna be like God tier, like OP OP tier for sure. But I think in the hands of a skilled player, it's still gonna perform quite well. So I have a specific objective for this tank, and the reason why I want to get it is because I want to do the H215. I was debating if I want to get S-Conk or Moss. I think I'm gonna go with S-Conk first. Personally, I much rather play S-Conk. I don't know. Maps still provide plenty of hold down positions and whatnot. And I find that the turret, once you're hold down, like nothing can really pen you, and so that's what I want to do. And yeah, you just gotta watch for the RD, obviously. If not, I also have the IS-7 that I might give it a shot. I know IS-7, if you find a good spot on the maps, it can be really devastating. So and I can block a lot of damage with that one, and so let's see if that doesn't work. If those two don't work, so S-Conk first, IS-7 second, and if I cannot get the mission with honors, then I might have to look at Moss. But again, if I remember correctly, when I did it last time for 260 to T55 and 260, I think I did the RD missions as well at the time, so that meant that I did not need the honors. I really did all the classes. I didn't need the honors to skip. Maybe I skipped a mission or something. I don't remember which ones. Maybe I skipped something, but now, because I don't play RD at all, I refuse to play RD. I just don't enjoy that playstyle at all. Because of this, I need to do honors so I can skip the RD. Unfortunately, the game is designed this way. Alright, so that said, what I'm going to do now, I'm planning to play Black Prince, although I had mixed opinions about this tank in the past. I thought it was a pile of caca. With some with a decent setup, maybe we can make it work this time. So why I want this guy? This tank. Well, there's some missions here in the HT line, which, for example, this one here. Destroy enemy internal walls, etc. Well, having a fast firing rate, it's gonna help help tremendously. You just have to shoot for the engine or cupolas or whatever, and you have a very fast firing rate, and just load the gold and boom, let's go. The more penetration you have, the more chances of crit you have. You have to remember that. So that's critical. So that's one. I'm gonna do this one, and also missions like destroy enemy vehicles in the first 3 minutes of battle. Well, sure, Black Prince is a little bit slow, I get it. Maybe it's gonna take me too much time to get there, but I find that the lower tiers, it's, obviously it's gonna be easier maybe I'm lucky and, you know, tanks are YOLOing in the mid or midfield or something, and I can just snipe them, you know? So like, I think the chances of killing the tanks in the first few minutes in the lower tiers is much higher than the higher tiers. So I just want to get the mission done faster and perhaps easier. I don't want to stress too much with the tier 8s, 9s and 10s. It's totally doable there as well. For example, I'm thinking, okay, take the 277 YOLO to the in enemies' faces, and then try to find a position where you're not gonna get destroyed, and just pick at their HP. It's kind of tricky because again, if you don't have a tank with you, it's gonna be harder. But yeah, games develop a lot slower, and they're more meticulous at the higher tiers for sure. So it's doable, but I think I can do it faster with the lower tiers. So that's one of the reasons I want to get the Black Prince for those two missions. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, so this one obviously it's not a Black Prince mission. It's probably a much higher tier. I don't know which tank. I can try with IS-7, to be honest. I can try this with IS-7, just 3k damage casual, nothing special, and try to win and destroy. I mean, cap the base. That's what it is. For this one, obviously, assault and encounter might help, but I'm inclined to say no yet to that. Why? Because what happens is that a lot of teams, especially those that are not so good, they will rush the cap, and oftentimes they will pull it off. And guess what's gonna happen at that point? Let's say if you're in IS-7, okay, and let's say you are not in an optimal spot, and okay, maybe that's on you, but let's say you are just, you know, relocating to get more damage or something, and they start a cap, and they're 3 on cap, and boom, but before you know it, you're just under 3k damage and they capped, right? So that happened before. Maybe just strategically, maybe there's a counter to that, where you find the best locations to kind of reset the cap as well. Like, you have to anticipate that. Maybe you can do that play, but I'll see how it goes. And this one here, have total damage blocked by armor equal or exceeding 3 times the hit points of your vehicle. I'm thinking S-Conk here, obviously. Yeah, S-Conk for sure. They're gonna lower the HP after the nerfs. Here's the thing. They're gonna lower the HP, and they're not changing the armor profile. Keep that in mind. So technically, it's gonna be slightly easier to complete this mission with the S-Conk after. Of course, provided you're not using hardening. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna use hardening for this, because it's just like, why use it? You don't need it. So you're gonna have 2,300 HP base, and then times 3, so it's gonna be 6,900 HP you need to block. Think about it. A few Yak Panzer shots, maybe a couple of them, then some Hori shots blocked, or some Grill blocked, and some nasty TDs that you can block, and then some heavies and stuff with higher alpha. I'm thinking of 60 TP, BZ, and some other ones like that. I can see how this mission can be done. Also, although it's not as easy, because I think that everybody knows that S-Conks, when they're hold down, they're quite hard to pen. Or I mean, I just say impossible to pen. So I'm not sure if people would bother to shoot at your turret. You see, on NA, I personally believe that although there's a lot of player base that have no clues, but on NA everybody knows, like, I'm not gonna pen much, so they just don't shoot you. You know what I mean? I wish they would shoot and just say, hey, I know I can pen, but who knows? Maybe I'm lucky today, right? I wish they would do that, but I noticed, for example, I'm in the 60 TP and I'm hold down, or I'm in 252k, for example, the reward tank. I'm hold down. I swear, most of the time, I just see the tanks look at me for a few seconds, and then they're they're gonna look at some other tank to shoot them. Oftentimes that's what players do. So they're not shooting me. They're not even trying to shoot a cupola or whatever, right? On i7, okay, there's none of that, but on the object 452, there is cupolas. It's easy to pen the top, especially if you have a higher tank. Forget about it. You're gonna overmatch the top, but that's okay. That's a knowledge thing, but nevertheless, I'm just saying people kind of like already know. Oh, I tried to pen that tank, it didn't work, so I'm not gonna try again, right? So it's gonna be an interesting challenge there to try to convince the other players to shoot you and not take damage. Crazy proposition, but that's the deal of it. Anyways, status update, where we are with the mission. So this is the T55. Keep in mind, guys, this is a new account, so let me just show you. What the hell? I don't understand how the rating works. Yesterday I was like at 7,500 something, and now I'm at 7,600. I don't understand how this rating works, to be honest. It sounds like over the course of a day this thing just changed. Okay, well, cool, awesome. All right, what I was going to show you is that this is a new account. I only have 2,437 battles in this. Yep, this is the record. Nothing too crazy yet, as I'm trying to improve the account. So my goal is to reach 8,000. I want to reach 8,000 rating as soon as I can. I just want that purple thing here. We were slowly increasing for the past 1,000 battles. I was like in the 5,000, 6,000 range. As I was, I was super rusty as I was like ramping up, and now I feel like I got a much better understanding of the game again, and how the meta works and everything. And yeah, I learned more about the tanks that were introduced that I did not know about and things like that. So it helps me to have much better games. Okay, points left to increase your level. So I need 378 points to reach. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is amazing. So I think we can reach the 8,000 mark soon. 378. So I just need to continue trying to mark the other tanks, and yeah, I guess just do well overall. I'm not sure if playing Black Prince will be a good idea. Let's see. Hopefully I'm gonna have some good games in that. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But that said, status update again. So yeah, so completed those two. So as I said, I don't do Artie. Artie, as you can see, I don't play Artie. I just got this with the order. Same fears, and that's the same. It's the same game plan for a T55A. I'm not gonna play Artie. I just don't like the gameplay. Okay, so I've been playing quite a bit of heavy tanks and medium tanks recently, and this is the progress. So on light tank, we completed 3 missions. I'm on the 4th. Enable your eyes to destroy. Okay, so not a problem. I just need to get playing here. Medium tanks completed how many? 7 out of 15, right? So I'm on number 10, which is let's see. Okay, cause damage 6 times to enemy vehicles by shooting them. This shouldn't be a problem at all. In fact, what I'm considering to do for medium line as well. Let me go back to the tech tree. So I want to get the object 140 right here. So the logical, my logical thing to do here is to go for T54. I want to grind this guy a little bit, and I really like this tank. I think it's one of the. Okay, so you need the track first, as you can see there. I think. Oh no. Okay, excuse me. Let's see. So we upgrade the turret. Do we need the tracks for guns? No. Perfect. Okay, which gun do you recommend on this tank? Well, obviously you're gonna have to go with I'm checking what's going on here. Okay. I think this one? I'm not sure what the difference is. Maybe we can go on the tech tree and check again. Why did they add this one here? Can someone tell me? Okay, so this is the optional. Oh, okay, I see. A little bit increased base pan. Alright, who cares? This is gonna be a heat spamming machine, obviously. This is gonna be heat, like forget about regular. You might want to load regular for light tanks and whatnot, but yeah, you definitely want a higher rate of fire. You want to bring this thing to like something like 6 seconds reload or under, for sure. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Okay, the news don't end there. So, the faster gun is less accurate, 0.39, which is not ideal. 0.333, it's much more suitable, and a 2 seconds aiming time. Oof, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure now. Not sure. Because you kind of want to have better gun handling, but at the same time you want to have higher rate of fire. I guess you have to try both guns and see what works best, but yeah. So, so definitely to complete some of the remainder of the missions, maybe I can try to grind this T54. I'm not even sure if we have a crew. Regardless, let's go back here. Yeah, so so we still have quite a bit of medium tank missions, but for MT15, so this one of course a little bit of luck, but I find that there's a lot of TDs in the games, even at tier 8s there's so many TDs, so you just have to position yourself, because you have to remember a lot of players that play TDs, they're really in the back, they're camping, they're you can think of you know, the last bushes in their base or something. That's where you're gonna find them. So you're gonna have to think how you're gonna approach, when you're gonna approach. Actually, I should say. So your priority is to deal with the light tanks first, obviously. Some TDs still have good vision because they use binocs and whatnot. But definitely dealing with the light tank early can help you. And then later on, of course, you can have Jagdpanzers, you can have Tortoise, Badgers, and other assault TDs moving forward. I'm looking at you, Hori, as well. And who knows, Guerrillas will also go forward. And so you also have those. Oftentimes you can, if you play your support role, you can help the heavies and whatnot by picking at those TDs. So very, very doable. I think the trick here is the honors. It's to do well, actually no, sorry, I thought you have to do kills. No, you have to do damage. No, super simple. You just have to win. The damage 7, okay, cause damage to 7 enemy vehicles. It's doable. It's very doable. Obviously, you're gonna have to move a lot, relocate, and keep picking at enemies. You're gonna have to prioritize. Instead of killing one tank, shooting as many as you can. That's just the golden rule there. But of course, you want to prioritize the TD. So if you have 7 TDs in the enemy team, well, there you go. You want to shoot every single one of them, or at least a bunch, and then make sure you do damage. The damage, honestly, if you take the fast firing gun, which does I think 320 average damage, you'll get that damage up in no time. for example, getting behind a Jagdpanzer and just spamming hit in its ass and stuff. Boom, mission done. Right? So things like that. For object 260, when I did this, I think for 260, I think you need a little bit more damage. There you go. Yeah, so you need 1000 HP more, and you need to cause damage to one additional enemy vehicle. For this mission, I've done it. I think I got lucky, and I surrounded a Jagdpanzer 100 towards the end of the game or something like that, and boom, mission done. Killed it, and I was behind, killed it. That's it. Another tank that could work for those missions, honestly, it's one of my favorites, which is the STB. It has a fast firing rate. This thing is a killer if you play correctly. Yeah, I don't have it set up now, but whatever, different story. So realistically, I think what I want to do, I want to finish the heavy now. I want to finish the heavy missions. This is going to be a little bit challenging. But again, if I get the S-Conk, I should still be able to do quite a little bit of damage. So this is going to be a little bit harder, but the block damage will be easier. I mean, same. So cause, receive, and block, total of 12k damage. I think S-Conk is more doable than the Moss, but you need that hold down is key. Hold down is key, because otherwise, if you're on flat ground, everybody will pen the weak spot at the top of the turret. It's just how that tank works. Then I think the next one, what I want to do, I want to finish the medium ones, the medium line, and then I'm gonna go for TD and light tank. For TD, I do have a few tanks that I believe I can use, cause 6000 of damage to it. So this one, to be fair, this one might be a little bit hard to do I mean, you can do it with Forest Spirit, you know, if you have Prohorovka or something like an open map like that, and you have a good light tank that will spot for you. I think you can do this damage easily. In the past, I think I've done it with Waffenträger or Guerrilla, one of the two. And it was one of those, I think it was Prokhorovka, and the team was kind of losing, but then they were pushing one line, I think it was, or zero line, they were pushing zero line, and I was just like, somehow they kept getting spotted as they were advancing, and I just like smack them, and that's it, won the battle eventually, and the damage was easy to make. So all that to say that I don't think I need a tier 10 TD like Grill for now. I think I can achieve this with the tier 8 one that I have, like Forest Spirit is one of it. But we'll see, as I advance I'll assess, and maybe Grill will be an easier tank. There's gonna be more HP to farm, and it's just gonna be easier to do that mission, I think. For light tanks, I do have the Manticore, and with proper equipment and stuff, I think this should not be that problematic. Now, the thing is that, so enable your eyes to destroy 4 enemies' vehicles by spotting them or immobilizing them. Okay, so this should not be hard at all. This shouldn't be hard. Again, I'm looking at Prohorovka. Yeah, you just need to know the bushes. Don't advance all the way to the dangerous bush that everybody knows gonna be there. There's some bushes before, you can just stop there and you can catch them coming in, and then later you need to move towards the mid. There's the two rows of bushes there that you need to take care of. Yeah, so this should not be that hard with Manticore, to be honest. I was thinking to get the EBR, but I don't think I need the EBR yet. So maybe I can do the Manticore. Yeah, so that's that. And what else? tank destroyers. Yeah, we said that. Perfect. And for, I don't know, me, I'm the type of light tank. I don't like passive as much. I mean, sure, when you need assist and everything, you gotta do passive, but I'm the type that I do want to get some damage out, just because I want to get the marks, but yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, when I'm looking at this, is like kind of like well over halfway through the T55A, and I think in the upcoming month we're gonna get some good progress on the remainders, and then we're gonna work on the last one, which is the 260. Of course, like I said, it makes it a little bit harder because I'm not gonna do an SPG. But if you think about it, I mean, in my opinion, SPG missions are quite easy, but they're team reliant, so that's the problem. But it takes time, you know. The SPG missions, it does take time to complete them, so that's that. But at the same time, it does make it a lot harder for every other class to complete, because now you need honors on each. You need honors on each to get the orders in order to commit them to the SPG. So you need 4 orders, which you get from the other ones. So it just makes it a lot harder, in my opinion. Okay, for 279E. So this one, I'm on this first round. So I got stuck with Alliance because I need Artie. So I need to stun. So all these 3 are stun, stun, stun. So I'm stuck. Excuse me. I'm stuck here. And for that reason, I need to focus on the other ones. So block, again, I'm stuck on getting the order here. I've completed this primary, but I need this. I need 3 times. I need to get 2 medals. It's sad because I did get a lot of games with 2 medals, but they were not part of the block. So it's sad. I wish I could have transferred them, but no. So I guess I need to play some more Leo 1, get some really nice games in Leo, or maybe STB 1 as well. If not, go back at tier 8s. I have a bunch of good German tanks, like medium tanks. Thinking what else? Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I don't have many tanks for this one, to be honest. So when I'm thinking about those medals, obviously you're thinking about Defender. Sorry, yeah, Defender is one. High Caliber, like the lucky ones, like Ricochets, whatever, and Confederate Sniper, Tank Sniper. I think those would count as well. So again, I think the trick with those missions is like shoot as many tanks as you can, kill as many as you can, and you should get this in no time. For Union, halfway through, almost done with this one. Costs two times more damage than hit points of your vehicle. Yeah, progressing a little bit slow. Coalition, we advanced quite a lot since I played the Miel, which is the French, and now we are on causing 6 armor penetrating shots during the first minutes of the battle. Perfect. So remember this. So you remember this one? Well, if you look at the medium, which are just on the other set of missions, if I check the medium, cause damage 6 times to enemy vehicles by shooting them. So this is essentially the same as the other one, just phrased differently. I mean, by doing penetration, you will do damage. That's what I'm trying to say. So you do the penetration, get that mission done, you will do this mission as well. So I only activated this now, but sometimes that's how you have to do it. You have to be smart about it and try to match them and complete double missions at the same time. So that's what we're gonna do with this one. And if we're gonna destroy 2 enemy vehicles, which is very highly likely to happen, we will boost this by 2. So instead of 1, you'll get 2. So we'll go from 5, 7, 9, complete. and then we're gonna have 3 left before the last one. So the last one is earn a total of 8 rewards in the battle heroes category. Not too hard. This is gonna be again trickier. We'll try to see which medals are worth going for. Sometimes it also depends what tank you're playing. Like if you play medium heavy, like they all have their place. Like for example, this one in heavy, then this one scout, sniper. Oh no, defender, sorry. So sniper is here. Cause the highest damage in a battle at a distance of at least 300 meters. Okay, yep. So imagine if you play Leo 1, you're probably gonna get the tank sniper, and then what you're gonna do, let's say they're capping you, and you're just gonna go and reset the cap, boom, that's defender right there. And now that I think about this, I think I played Leo. Yeah, I did play Leo. I played Leo the other game, and I don't know if I did not. I'm surprised I did not. Oh, okay. Okay, here's another problem. I got the medals, or maybe I did not. I'm thinking, do you have to win? We're gonna have to check. Alright, the other one is to cause damage or critical hits to enemy vehicles, at least 6, than any other player. Okay, this is also feasible, especially if you're looking at tier 10 games, you're looking to shoot as many times as possible. This will come. Don't have to chase it. Of course, the other one is 6 kills, Top Gun, so it's also feasible. And high caliber, okay, this is more situational. Technically, the more damage you do, the more likely all of these will come. So, the keyword, damage. Get your damage as high as you can. That's the keyword, I guess. Okay, we are at 378 points again. I wanted to highlight that part. We are 378 points away from achieving Legend 1. Okay. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Cheers.